All right, so we're going to talk to you a lot about sunscreen during this event because as we know that sunscreen is really, really important. However, what we need to keep in mind is that not all sunscreens are created equal. Frankly, most are not. Most sunscreens like Copper Tone, the ones that we grew up using, are filled with chemicals. You're actually hurting yourself more by using those versus doing nothing at all, because what's happening is the sun is coming down and it's baking those chemicals into your largest organ, your skin. So please throw away conventional sunscreens, chemical sunscreens, and even if it is a quality mineral-based sunscreen, know its efficacy, know where it's coming from, know where the ingredients are sourced from, know what the company standards are. You are baking sunscreen into your skin. So if you are not using a sunscreen that is banning ingredients, that is made with clean stuff, you're harming yourself. Now let's get something straight before we dive into this particular product. I am of the school, right, that the sun is medicinal. The sun has medicinal qualities, right? We want to get some sun on our skin every day if possible. Sun is helping with your vitamin D production, and vitamin D is vital to most of your organs. So getting a certain amount of sun a day on your naked skin is really, really, really important. I am not saying go and fry yourself. I am not saying go sit in the sun unprotected for 10 hours. I'm saying give yourself a period of naked sun exposure, and then grab yourself a good quality mineral-based sunscreen to wear for the rest of your day, because sun on the other end can cause wrinkles and skin damage and things like that. So we want to make sure we are getting a nice dose of sun, but we're also being careful. Every single thing in moderation, right? Liver. Let's take liver. Grass-fed beef liver is one of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet. You should be consuming that. We're going to talk about that a little bit during this event. I consume that. But if you consume too much liver, again, too much of anything goes from like good to like not so good. So same thing with the sun. Take your medicinal time, get yourself a little bit of color, get yourself that vitamin D production going, and then cover yourself with a mineral-based, good quality ingredient sunscreen. And this, we're going to talk about the different types of Beauty Counter sunscreen. In this event, we have a face one, we have a body one, we have a stick, we have a cream, we've got so many. This is a spray sunscreen, 30 SPF, mineral-based, no chemicals, that is tinted. And I tried it for the first time last weekend on my mom and on Jay, and it's amazing. So this is the shade medium deep. It also comes in a light medium, and I have that one on the way here because medium deep is a little too deep for my skin tone. However, it's perfect for Jay's. He is mixed, so he is white and black. My mom actually ordered the medium deep because she was like, I love how my skin looks with this on, and especially going into summer. This is tinted sunscreen. And I didn't know what to expect when I first got it. I was like, how do we use it? What's gonna go on? And as soon as I started playing around with it, I'm like, okay, I gotta teach everyone how to use this, because in the summer, you know, we talked about some days we don't wanna be bothered with makeup. Even a tinted moisturizer, even though your tinted moisturizer has your sunscreen in it, if you're getting Beauty Counters, sometimes we don't wanna be bothered. But we're like, all right, I gotta put on a sunscreen because I'm going to the beach. I'm going to sit at the pool, and I don't want to fry myself, but I want to look put together. How can I accomplish both at the same time? This thing right here, I'm going to show you. So of course you can use this on your legs and on your arms, and if you get a deeper shade, you just blend it in with your hands and you're going to look like you got a tan, okay? Okay. But what I found is on our face and on our neck and on our chest, we can look like we're wearing makeup. We're not wearing any makeup. We're actually just wearing this tinted sunscreen. It's amazing. So it sprays. So I'm going to show you. Boop. All right. So when you apply this, of course you can spray at a distance. You can go over your naked face or your naked body like that. I would suggest that you don't have the clothes that you're going to wear on, because you don't want to get that tinted on your clothing. This is why I think it's important to apply it to our faces using a brush before we go out. And I'm going to show you how. I did it to my mom. I did it to Jay. Jay, oh my God, it looked flawless. My mom looked like she had a glowy tan. She ordered it in like 2 seconds, and my mom is easily unimpressed. So please understand that this is not my color. Light medium probably right now would be my color. And as we go into spring and summer, you know, we might, just depending. I'll help you guys with colors. I sprayed a couple sprays on this piece of paper. You can use a piece of paper, you can use a palette, a makeup palette, and I'm dabbing my foundation brush into this, okay? I'm covering my makeup up so you can see what happens. You guys, do you see this? It covered my makeup, covered it completely. My blush, everything. Oh my God, and it smells like Florida. Smells like Florida. And that is my sunscreen. That's all this is sunscreen. However, it has an insane amount of dewy coverage. Like, can you seriously? Like, my mom was literally shook when I put it on her. She went back into the bathroom and she was like, oh my God, like, order this for me right now. And I was like, do you want light to medium? And she's like, no, I want medium deep, because it just made her look tan, alive, glowy, covered, and it's SPF 30. That's what it is. So you can apply it any way, but this is how I recommend in more of a controlled atmosphere. And again, look at your dewiness. I'm gonna take some more of this from my paper, and I'm gonna do it right here so you can see. I guess it's not too far off from my color. Once it sits for a little while, also, it sinks in and it becomes, look at that. Look at that. It just becomes your perfect shade. You can use this all over your body, literally all over. I sprayed a little bit more. So if you're having a day where you're like blotchy, red, just not feeling your best, and you like are gonna go to the pool or a pool party or the beach or out with friends to like sit outside, and you're like, oh man, like I know I need sunscreen and I want to look put together, but I don't really feel like doing my makeup right now. Or maybe you have 30 seconds to get out the door and you just need something that's going to give you a pick-me-up. Here you go. Here you go. Literally. Here's your SPF 30, and it's tinted, and it smells like Florida, and you have coverage. Glowy, dewy coverage. And once it sinks in, it just sinks into your skin, and there you are. I honestly can't say enough about this product. Like, you guys, I just covered all the makeup that I just did, and you can't tell. You can't tell. It just looks like I put on a layer of like more tinted moisturizer or foundation. When I looked at myself, so when I went to my chiropractic appointment the other day, I have a little bit of like a breakout. I don't know what you would call this, but it's been sitting here for a while. It'll go away soon. But I sprayed a little bit of the tinted sunscreen on my chest. Look at, oh my God, look at my face, you guys. And after about like 2, 3, 4 minutes, I looked down and it just looked like a blank canvas. It just kind of gave me like a more muscular look, toned look. My blotchies from winter were gone. I can't say enough about this. Like, I feel like every single person should have it. And I just by happenstance ordered it because I'm like, let me see what this is about. Obsessed. Like, do you see this? It was super red and blotchy, and now it is just, I can't see. It's just neutralized, you know? Still there. This isn't concealer, but it's just neutralized. I swear to God. As soon as I got this and used it on my mom and Jay, which they're funny videos, I'll post them. I messaged my business partner, Maddie, and I was like, listen, because she doesn't have this. I was like, I cannot wait to teach everyone how to use this, because it really, it's an amazing game changer. Like, you want to talk about skincare and freaking sun protection, yet with a little bit of coverage that makes you glowy, and like even like I feel like this even gives you more coverage than the tinted moisturizer. Let's be real. I'm looking at my skin right now in the mirror beyond, and I'm just so obsessed with it. Obsessed with these products, obsessed with the cleanliness. So my last experiment, here's my hand. Boop. Look at this. Look at this. And I'm not even hello. I have those little age spots on there, which I will be putting sunscreen on my hands this summer. Hi, hello. Look at that. You guys. Okay, so if I could recommend to you a few things, this would be one of them. So ask us if you want color matching help. Again, there's light, medium, and medium deep. This is the medium deep color. So if you're my skin tone or darker, go here. Or if you want to look a little bit more tan, but you want to make sure that it matches. That I was like, I can't wait to talk about this. I have never in my life seen a product like this that performs like this, that is making my skin so happy.